welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your single reading. This is going to be my first single reading for all signs since I started my channel. So I'm looking forward to these readings. I hope you guys enjoy them. This is going to be good. You know, I'm going to give you guys the lineup of what it's going to be, because it's going to be pretty thorough. I'm only going to be doing these readings once a month, Libra. So do embrace them. This is more for manifesting new love. This is about us doing work doing work so we can bring in new love, new healing love, right? Releasing old patterns. So we're going to touch on a lot of different things in this reading. So happy new year as well, Libras. To my subscribers, thank you so much. My subscribers, thank you for the support. You guys have been amazing, and I'm really looking forward to growing with you guys, with you, Libra, for 2021. And to my newcomers, welcome. If this is your first time here, obviously, if it is your first time clicking on my video, this is going to be a very unique video. So I suggest you look at some of my other work as well, because all the styles are different in terms of my reading styles, and it's, again, I'm about the evolution of our, your soul and our souls, and so I'm a light worker, and that is my goal here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I really do. Let's just talk about the lineup. So we're going to pull crowning energies. I have major arcana. Then we have a crowning angel message from our angels, our spirit guides, and the universe, what they want us to work on. Then we're going to pull some past energy of the heart. So we're going to work on chakras. This is more like chakra energy we're focusing on, Libra. We're going to look at past energies, the past you, the shadow you. Then we're going to look at the evolution of you, the evolution of your heart chakra. It's going to be the balance, like the imbalance. We'll look at the imbalance of the masculine and the feminine energy. And remember, gender side, it doesn't matter. And then we'll get some more information with that from the guides. Then we'll look at your sacral chakra, and we're just going to look at, I call it the thirsty sacral for the singles, because we all know, being single, our sexual energy gets very thirsty. And so us being more in awareness of what that energy may be and how to transmute that energy when we're by ourselves, and also just understanding the energy and how to use it in healthy ways. We don't want to be giving our sacral energy to just anybody. And then, of course, we're going to look at your future person. So then what's coming in the future? We'll look at some timing. I have timing oracle card here. So we'll look at some timing for some of you. Again, remember, guys, this is a general read, so this may not resonate with everyone. Obviously, we're looking at shadow work, so it may not resonate with everyone. But there will be a gem in this reading. Like, you're going to feel like you got something out of this reading for sure. So we'll look at your future person. We'll look at timing of this person, when you can manifest your person. This person could also be a person you want to reconnect with, an ex, but the point of the spread and why we look at that person at the end is so we have an understanding what it's going to take to get to our person. And so we'll look at that, and then we'll look at some manifesting thoughts, some mutual alignment thoughts from our person, and then we'll close it out with some angel messages. So let's begin, Libra. I am so excited. Ooh, okay. Spirit is already. I also have channel messages, you guys. Do I feel this? I don't, but I feel like Spirit is ready. So, all right, Spirit, what do you want? What do you got for me for Libras? So I also channel before. Okay. I also channel before. So I have words specifically for Libra, for all the signs, but for you, Libra, it's going to be sovereignty and protection. So at this point, I love that you're in sovereignty and protection for the month of January, because you're just in true confidence and true self, but also know you're protected. And obviously Spirit is working extremely fast. So we've got here justice, the 8, as the major shift going on. So it's going to be a balanced You're going to find yourself very balanced for this month. So fair decisions, right? Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. And I feel like this is, they're saying to find your peace. So if you're carrying any energies from past relationships, any pain, Spirit is saying it's to release it. Find your sovereignty because you are protected. So your angels are aware. Remember, you are protected. So they're aware of your concerns. They're aware of your pain. They're aware of, everything you've been experienced up until this point. And do know that you have divine light upon you. And what they're asking you is to understand and to recognize your sovereignty, right? So let's see what else, Spirit. What else do you have for Libra? Spirit is moving fast. Wow, one of the other signs got this. So you have, I think Leo got this. I'm not sure. So you have take it slow. This is a time of slow movement. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. So, I mean, there's obviously a group of you Libras who are definitely looking for some answers, and it's going to require patience from your time. I feel this is going to give some of you Libras a peace of mind in terms of how you're feeling, whatever you're feeling in your emotional body. So we're going to look at your past now. This is heart chakra. So we're going to look at your heart space in the past, and then we'll do the evolution of your heart space and how to bring it to balance with the imbalanced energy. So we're going to look at shadow. Please know that we do look at dark things here, shadow work, and shadow work can be triggering. So these readings are not intended for you to get triggered. What it's intended is for you to evolve, to be in self-awareness, to bring self-awareness. Remember, you're not going to resonate with everything, but sometimes we will get triggered. So let's also be in self-awareness and have an open mind. So this is to have an open mind, because what we're trying to do here is dive deep so we can manifest the love we want. So when we get to that point, we want to make sure we're whole within ourselves to manifest the kind of love we want, the kind of love we expect, and we expect from others. So let's see, sir. So what is the past energy for Libra, please? What is the past energy for Libra? What is the past energy? There we go. Past energy for Libra. Give me one more. There we go. I mean, Libra. I'm not surprised. Okay, so we've got win or lose. We've got control. And then we have feeling alone. This was what was on the bottom of the deck. And this makes sense. So now I see why Spirit is saying justice and to take it slow. So in the past, and we're going to look at this as past energy, there are obviously I feel a lot of emotions here. Again, for those who don't know my reason, I'm very claircognizant and clairsentient. So there will be moments of silence because I integrate the energies within my emotional body, and it takes me a while to feel them. So, all right. So what I'm feeling here is this feeling alone, Libra. I feel some level of control issues, and that's why Spirit is saying you need to take it slow. Maybe in certain connections, you need to control the outcome at your based off of your expectation. It was still leaving you feeling alone. It was still not manifesting at the speed, right? Because I'm feeling speed here. That's why Spirit is saying slow down at the speed, which then made you, it triggered control issues in you. And then I feel like it was like a win or lose situation here, because it would then have these fallouts in connections and relationships. You have 2 5s here as well. 5-5 is change, and it's always having this, is also uncertainty and inconsistency. So 5-5 can be a lot of, so there could have been your need to control the outcome is very strong here. Your need to control, you didn't like uncertainty. You didn't like the uncertainty of things. And so it created this need to control. For some of you, that are on the other spectrum of that, I feel like because you didn't want the change, you manifested energies that were controlling to you. And you know, they would do, it would hurt you. It would do a number on you. It would mirror back a lot of maybe insecurities within yourself as well. So let's see some blockages. What was the trigger, Spirit, here in the past? What were the blockages in the heart space of Libra in the past? Give me more. What were the heart space? What are the triggers and blockages for Libra? Whoa, okay. This is a lot. I don't think I want to take all of these. We're going to look at them, but I'm not. I really feel like Spirit is saying yes. Okay, fine, Spirit. Okay, Libra, you've got a lot, and I see why. There's a lot within your emotional body and your heart space that needs healing. And Spirit really needs you to find your confidence level. That's why they're saying sovereignty and protection. You're protected. You have to know that you have light and you're protected. So we're gonna go through this because this is a lot. I normally don't need all this, and I try not to, because this will make this reading extremely long. But I do know internal work needs time. But over time, if I see that you guys are receptive to these videos, then I'll probably commit more time to it. So okay, we have wisdom. And here it says trauma has given you perspective and wisdom to assist others. And so I feel like this is a time for you to, which is a blockage, is knowing that you can use the trauma that you have and get perspective at this time. Gain the perspective, use the trauma and gain the perspective. But I feel like you were blocking yourself and not looking at your trauma as wisdom, which is why there was a lot of control, because you weren't really understanding how you can transmute that energy. We have abusive. You need to heal from abuse, physical, emotional, or mental. And so of course, when you have physical, emotional, mental, it is going to make you control your heart space, right? You're going to be in this controlling energy, but also feeling alone, right? You're going to feel alone. It's also going to create certain behaviors within yourself with insecurities that is going to put you in a place of controlling connections at all time. Why? Because you want to feel safe. I'm not saying it's a negative or a positive thing, but we also know what we're saying, it's not healthy, right? We're looking at things, we're looking at shadow work as if is it healthy or not healthy, right? Is it moving us to where we want to go, or is it keeping us stuck? Not in this, you're calling out something negative. I don't want to talk about negative. We're not doing that here on this channel. We are going to evolve, because I want love for all my subscribers. All my subscribers, I want them to find healthy, healing love. So we also have cord cutting. Cut cords daily to people and situations draining you. And this is, I feel like, the releasing the trauma of the past. So you're going to have to do some cord cutting of these abusive traumas attached to the story, finding what, you know, really facing the trauma, right? Finding new perspective, understanding why the trauma happened to you, more understanding yourself and how it happened. For some of you, it's going to be childhood. For others of you, it's just going to be, you know, experiences from relationships. From others of you, is going to be experiences with your parents, aunts, uncles, whatever the case may be. But it's time to deal with a lot, and Spirit is saying it's time for cord cutting, right? Because again, there's strong control issue here. I see you have control, win or lose, feeling alone. Either way, it doesn't matter. All these three energies in your heart space, you're gonna feel alone. Because if you put this win or lose, it's almost like I feel like Spirit is showing me that you're seeing it as a win or a lose, and not understanding it that they're both the same. That at the end of the day, if you're in your sovereignty and in your confidence, that it really didn't matter, because you're whole within yourself, and you know that, you know, you understand the love of source. Here, some of you are empaths, right? Your extra sensitive soul is both a blessing and a curse. And this is also protecting. So those who are empaths, you have to do yourself an honor. And that's why Spirit is saying protection. You're protected. So empaths are protected, but you need to learn. You need to learn and work on your own healthy boundaries, on setting healthy boundaries, not guarded boundaries, not boundaries that close the heart completely. No, it's understanding your truth, understanding your authenticity, and being able to like speak it confidently, and then feel very empowered by your words and how you feel, because you actually know you deserve it, because you actually know you feel it, because you actually know it's who you are. So then we have Star Child. Wow, a lot of you really are protected souls. So all my Libras watching this, some of you are your home is in the stars. Some of you are star seed, star child. So you know you're protected. So this is a lot about really, you already know you came into this world and you need to heal. There's a lot of healing and work. You've chose the most difficult bloodlines to be born in, and you also chose the most difficult path to walk, and that is your soul's evolution. This is written. You have to understand, when you're a star child and you associate with that, this is written, and there is a level of accountability, and there's going to have to be you're going to have to make the efforts to pull yourself out of this energy. And then we have avoidance, avoiding the truth. Yes. So again, not dealing with the trauma, we will then avoid the truth, right? We it's almost like you turn the cheek. For a while you were turning a cheek. I don't feel like this is for a long time, but for some of you with those insecurities, it's almost like you avoided your pain, and then you just rather be in this control. And I really feel this control, it was not because it's with 5 5s, and 5 5 is just always constant change, inconsistency, not really in alignment, but always getting ready to shift. But because we have 5 5 and then we have control, it's almost like it doesn't get past the 5. It's almost like then it goes backwards, and then we get back to the 5, and then it goes backwards, and then we get. So how do we get you to a 6? How do we get you to harmony? How do we get you to appreciation, loyalty, responsibility, accountability? How do we get to more harmonized? And I feel like this is where this comes in. Affirm. Take back your power with positive self-talk. And so once you transmute this energy, and this is why Spirit gave me way too much energy here, but because this is about justice. And Libra, I mean, this is your card, right? Justice is your card in the tarot. This is about bringing you back into balance, bringing you and helping you understand your own power, your own sovereignty, and knowing that you're protected. But it's also going to require some time. So we're going to pull some more shadow, just a little more. I know this is tough energy, but we're going to look at some imbalance of the, let's see the imbalance of the feminine energy here. We're going to look at it from a feminine, masculine perspective. So what is, okay. Give me one more for the feminine energy, the imbalance from the feminine energy. And this makes sense, Libra. Wow, okay. And then we're going to get the imbalance from the masculine energy. So you have uptight and arrogance for your feminine energy imbalance. And obviously we can see that from your past. And what's the imbalance from the masculine? What is the masculine imbalance? Give me one. The imbalance of the masculine energy here. And remember, you guys, again, gender doesn't matter when we look at these imbalances. I'm not going to take these. I'm going to take one because, again, I don't want to pull too much energy. But that was balance. And again, we're talking about balance here. That's the Libra. So we already know that, right? Finding yourself balanced for this connection. How do we get you balanced for this connection? Because that's where you're imbalanced, which is okay, right? But we've got cowardly as the imbalance of the masculine energy within yourself. So we have uptight and arrogant. And again, that brings us back to this controlling energy that we were talking about. And so Spirit is saying these are areas that you're going to have to deal with, right? Because it puts you in a very, when we don't feel safe, when we go through a lot of trauma and don't deal with it, it puts us in a very, it could put us in a very arrogant, closed energy where we're probably a little more judgmental towards people, you know, and relationships. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes I feel like, because you have 2 5s, I feel like there was a lot of snapping with the words, and like, oh God, that, which is why cowardly is here. And it's like never saying, I mean, okay, so you see how we have here, take back your power, positive self-talk. Because there wasn't positive self-talk, it's almost like you wanted other people to feel bad. So there was a lot of making other people feel bad. And remember, guys, we're looking at imbalances. We're not looking at the positive aspects. As far as I'm concerned, the positive aspects are yourselves, you've mastered. We're talking about the things that are holding you back still. What are the minor things that are holding you back? They could be minor, they could be major, whatever the case may be, you will know. But Spirit is giving me this message for a reason, and I always trust my guides. So I'm feeling like there was a lot of snipping in terms of making people feel bad out of our own insecurities. And that is normal to happen when you go through a lot of emotional abuse and a lot of pain, and when a lot of people hurt you, friends, family, relationship, partnerships, it doesn't matter. But in this case, we're going to speak about it in partnerships specifically. We bring all that pain into our relationships, and so we may not be the most positive partner in our connections. We may not always, you know, show appreciation. We may not always praise. We may not always, you know, sometimes it could just be about us. And here in the masculine energy, as the imbalance is cowardly. And I feel like, you see how this person is wearing a mask, and I feel like it's not the most the best energy, right? Because there is some hiding with those insecurities, and there is it kind of feels like there's some level of pleasure of making someone else actually feel bad. Now, the other message I'm also getting is the cowardliness of how some of you Libras, and remember, I'm speaking to men and women here, right? But this energy is not gender specific. But I'm also getting some energy here where some of you knew you were wearing masks, and it was easy to hide. It was easy to hide truths, things that you didn't want people to know. about yourself. And it was almost, it feels very intentional. Again, so you can control the outcome, the responses that you would get. There was a lot. I really do feel some level of manipulation here. And the reason it would never progress to more than a 5, the reason some of you Libras were not getting to a 6 is because when confronted, these energies, these triggers and these shadow aspects of yourself would come out, and then you would trickle backwards, and then you would go back to 1, 2, 3, like starting back up again in terms of, you know, with the struggle, or either just staying at a 5. Like it's always like it's never moving forward. So let's see what is it Spirit says to, what do you need to do? What do Libra need to do to bring this energy back into balance? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? What does Libra need to do to bring this energy back into balance? What do we recommend? It's too many. What does Libra need to do? Here we go. I mean, this is accountability right here. Correct your mistakes, right? And this is taking ownership. That's taking ownership of where, and you know, that you can do by journaling and writing down, even when you feel these energies, you know, how you approach connections, how you approach relationships, how you make people feel. Actually writing down how you make other people feel, your perspective of how you feel other people think of you. That's not easy to do. That requires a lot of honesty. So let's see, Spirit, what else do we have here for Libra? Give me more for Libra. What else can we give? Okay. Sex is not love. And that's what I was feeling with this cowardly mask, how things were being used. Sex is one way to show love to them, but don't allow it to rule your relationship. Relying on sex alone could prevent you from knowing them on a deeper level. And I feel like for some of you, sex was used as a way to lure in and manipulate. And then it was the only form of love that was being given, which kept putting you in the same, so basically it kept reaffirming the same energy that was leaving you alone, and it was a win or lose. So sometimes these connections would move forward a little bit, but then again, you were always feeling alone. And again, it was all to control the situation, the outcome. But yet you were alone. The sex wasn't enough. The sex it wasn't taking you anywhere. Again, gender aside, you guys. And then we have keep it private. If you have issues in your relationship, learn to talk to your partner instead of airing your dirty laundry. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Airing your dirty laundry risks damaging the future of your relationship. And that's what I was feeling with this energy for some of you Libras, where it was like you were being spiteful, and it seems like for some of you, you were doing this to your partner to make them feel bad about themselves in front of other people. So Spirit is saying, keep it private. If you have issues in your relationship, learn to talk to your partner instead of airing your dirty laundry and risk damaging the future of your relationship. So Spirit, I mean, correct your mistakes. This is really being honest with yourselves about your actions and how you showed up in relationships and connections. I understand these are not easy energies to speak about or deal with, but they need to be dealt with if you want to actually manifest love. Because let's be honest here, Libra, if what I'm reading you is triggering you or making you feel a certain way, how do you think that makes other people feel? Especially when we get to this energy of who's coming in. Like, would you want the person you love the most to feel this way? I mean, you have to treat people the way you want to be treated. So if this doesn't, if this is something you don't like, then it's you have to project what you do want in life, what you do, how you want to be treated. And that's how people will only treat you how you treat yourself. So if you treat yourself with grace, and I guess that's why Spirit is saying your sovereignty, if you treat yourself with sovereignty, with grace and confidence, this energy doesn't exist in someone who lives in sovereignty, because you're so fully confident that it doesn't even matter. You're untouchable. People can tell you anything and you're untouchable because it doesn't even matter. You're in full sovereignty. So let's see, Spirit, what do we got for, what recommendations do we have? Let's see what we can do so we can raise our vibrations and heal ourselves. Let's see what the recommendations are from Spirit for January. What is the recommendation from Spirit? What else, Spirit? Okay, so I knew this. I felt this energy. So set boundaries. Setting boundaries in your life is a great way to put yourself first. And this is about really setting boundaries and really clearing way for yourself. Again, people won't cross you. When you're in your full sovereignty, people won't cross you because you've set those healthy boundaries. Wake up early. Aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. And so maybe setting a routine, switching something up, whatever it is to really raise that vibration, to make you feel better, to make you go about your day better. Setting intentions, whether it's yoga, meditation, writing again, journaling, like taking the time for you. So let's see, Spirit. Let's look at your sacral now. What is your thirsty sacral? Because we all know, we can have thirsty sacrals here. Okay, so we've got spread my legs apart slowly as you thrust against my body and devour me like you're starving. Ooh. Those are your third dirty thoughts there, Libra. Let me get one more here from this deck, and then we'll talk about your sacral energy and what that says about your energy at the moment. What else, Spirit, do we got for Libra? Okay, let's misbehave. Okay, so you have two energies here for your sacral, right? Spread my legs apart slowly as you thrust against my body and devour me like you're starving. And I feel like it's this need to surrender. And what I get from this energy, let's misbehave. It's almost like you want to surrender. You want to let loose. You don't want to be in this controlling energy. There was no surrendering. And your true sacral wants to just be and be devoured and be, just ravished. And so in order to be in that space and to be like devoured and ravished, that would require surrendering. So let's look at what needs to be healed to transmute some of that surrendering, right? Because this is where your confidence, sacral energy to me is confidence level. It's where your confidence is where all your creative energy is where you really, it's where you feel wonderful about yourself. And when we heal this energy, we can transmute that. We can use it to our advantage to build, create, and really be in our power. So Spirit, what is the healing energy for Libra's sacral? So we have fate. I will never forget you, my love, but I must continue on with my life. If we are meant to be, the universe will find a way. And this is actually, again, that's fate is surrendering. That's trusting in faith. That's trusting in the universe that they will bring you what you want. They will reciprocate and really bring you what you attract. But you got to meet the universe in the middle, Libra. If you believe in this fate, you got to meet the universe in the middle. And that's why Spirit, is saying judgment, fair decisions, right? Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. So trusting in the faith, but surrendering. And then here, breathing room. I trust in the process of divine timing. I mean, you guys, I didn't even read this card, but yes, this is what it is. Breathe, take it slow. Spirit is saying, take it slow. Trust in the process of divine timing. You are protected. You will be able to surrender, to really enjoy this sacral energy, enjoy this surrendering. Even when you're with your person, you're going to be able to surrender. Okay, so let's see what the future person coming in, Spirit. What is the future person for? I mean, seriously, future person for Libra. Future person. What else? The future energy. Yeah, so I see. So, right, in order for you to bring this soulmate here, soulmate in the bottom, you have to trust in, again, the universe. We have trust again and heart-to-heart conversation. And I feel like this is about trusting and you being more in a place of prayer with the universe. Also, knowing that you can, in order to open up to soulmate, you've got to have heart-to-heart conversations within yourself, within you, in order to manifest this energy. So let's see what's some timing for you. When can Libra expect and embrace this energy? When can there, give me some timing here, Spirit. Thank you. So we have present. So present now, like being in the present. So I would say manifest, use this energy, change, and just be more in the present. And then a week from now, ooh, some of you may be meeting someone a week from now, right? Some of you may be reconnecting. Who knows? Some of you may be going on a date in the next few days, in the next few weeks. So be in the present, so you can manifest this person, and it's about you being honest with yourself. So let's see, what are the manifesting thoughts of your person? What is the aligning thoughts of you and your person? Learn how to compromise. Yes. And then bottom of that is, no one can take me away from you. So you know what? Be understanding that you no longer will have to control your person. You don't have to control your person or situations. Learning that you can compromise the person. You're there to meet the person in the middle in terms of your energy, in terms of your love and what you're going to bring to the table. And know that no one can take me away from you, meaning like understanding that you could trust. Again, this has to trust. If you don't have to control the person. You have to trust that this person is there for you, that they're already yours. No one can take me away from you. Knowing that this soulmate and this person is already yours. So I think this is beautiful. Honestly, yes, this was a lot of harsh energy. I think you're probably going to be one of my longest reads, Libra, but let's get another self-love message for you, Spirit. What else? What other self-love message do we have for Libra? Okay. Enter this vast ocean of love, wild, serene, and all at once, full of untold wonders. Keep being the explorer, delighting in new discoveries. What does that mean? Think about it. That's trust. That's surrendering. That's trusting in the divine. That's not understanding fate. Enter this vast ocean. It's an ocean of love. It's wild, it's serene, and all at once, full of untold wonders. Untold wonders, things you don't know about. So this is putting a lot of trust in the divine. Keep being the explorer. Learn to be the explorer. Learn to be the explorer, Libra. So Libra, this is your single read. I hope you guys enjoyed this read. I know some of it is tough energy, but it's all with good intentions, all with good love, because I love you, my Libras, and my subscribers are gonna come to me with amazing stories about their love life, because that's what I want. So with that said, please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. And remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. On the next message. Bye.